Hello YouTube friends. I wanted to share with you a vintage bag that you might not know about. This is a vintage Coach bag that I had not heard about either. And because it's not that well known, it pops up on eBay for really cheap prices. I see about 4 of them up there now, and they're right around $30. So you could get tremendous bargains on these. And I highly recommend to go ahead and get one. This is just the ideal vintage shoulder bag. This one is from 2002, and it just totally has that Y2K baguette styling for me. It's just beautiful. I got mine off of shopgoodwill.com, and you might want to check them out. I've gotten other bags from them before. The quality was amazing. It doesn't look like it was even used. I mean, even the bottom of it had a few dents, like where it was sitting on a shelf. There's a little dent right there and a couple scratches, but I mean, no corner wear at all. The interior was just perfect. Absolutely no wear to it. Zipper works great. And like I said, this is from 2002, so it's not impossible to find them in this condition. It's just the most basic little bag. It's so cute. So if you want to look for one for yourself, the name of it is hard to determine because they're called a number of things. It didn't really have a name, but as far as I can see, it's the 9861 Legacy Soft Shoulder Bag. So you can look it up under that name. And to me, it really reminds me of some other bags that have been out. Right now, the size and shape of it, this one's a little bit bigger, reminds me of the YSL soft leather hobo shoulder bag. And I'll try and insert a picture of what that looks like. And then it also reminds me of something also from 2002, which was the Louis Vuitton Alston shoulder bag. And I'll try and also put a picture of that here as well so you can see it. And that one looks even more like the same size. So let me give you the dimensions of this because it just hits at the right spot for me. Oh, there's my Maggie coming through. So it's bigger than it looks. It is 12 inches across, which is a great size. And the shoulder drop, I have it on the medium. You have 3 different holes, but medium, and the drop is about 12 and a half, and then the height of the bag is 7, and the depth, it's a very slim bag. The depth of it is about 2.5. So like I was saying, I got this off of Shop Goodwill, and I got it for under $20, and the condition is perfect. And also a lot of the stores that sell on Shop Goodwill, they're all Goodwill locations, but they all do things a little differently. The one I got this from also offered the authentication certificate, so they had this authenticated as well. But when you look at them on eBay, it's another good way to determine if it's on the up and up, because they all looked exactly the same. So I think this one looks like it only came in this dark brown and also a black. The dark brown color, I believe at that time it was called mocha. I could be wrong. So it's got the little hang tag on the side and very streamlined buckles. I love these buckles. They're just very narrow. The strap is really comfortable, and it's kind of got a little padded quilting feature on the top part of it. Really cute. But yeah, if I had to determine the time period of this bag, I would have definitely said right around Y2K. It's just got that Fendi baguette type of style to it. So in the front pocket, you can see how generous it is. I can easily put my phone. You could probably almost put a Kindle in there. It's that deep. It goes all the way across, so that's so nice. And then there's no pocket on the back and no feet. And inside it is cloth lined. So it is the fabric lining with the, I don't know if you can see it on here, but it's the typical with the little Coach logo all over it. And then you've got one nice sized big zip pocket on the back here with the vintage ring pull that I love. And that holds quite a bit. You could probably easily put a phone in here as well. I just have masks in here. But that's the only organization you have inside the bag. Other than that, it's all open. And so I have a little makeup carry-all. I've got my glasses. I have my corner zip wristlet in the wildflower print. And I have this other vintage find, and I am so happy with this. I want to share it with you guys too. This is from the 90s, and this is the multifunction wallet by Coach. So it's got the little Coach branding right there, and it's got a little key keeper on the side here, which is really handy. If you want to just run out and take this with your keys, you could. I just want to warn you that it looks similar to the Louis Vuitton, but you do unscrew this one instead of just pulling it down. So when you unscrew it, then you can pull it down and put your keys on, but you see how small that space is. So it really only is going to work with house keys, not with a fob unless you put on an extender. So I just wanted to warn you of that. I didn't know that. I thought it would pull down further, but if you're going to use it with the keys, it'll work for house keys. But it's this beautiful leather. I just love when they get burnished like this, when just the natural patina on nice leather gets shiny. That's just the original shine on it. It's just beautiful. And this cost more than the bag, but I was able to find this one on eBay, and it was in the $30-something range, so not bad at all. And then when you open it up, it's got tons of room. Look at how nice this is. I learned about this from ML Sundays. My friend Catherine has that channel, and it's really a great channel. I highly recommend it. But she got one of these, and it wasn't even on my radar, and I thought, oh, I gotta get one. So look at how it's made. You have a little slot here which could hold probably about 5 cards. I keep my driver's license and debit card there. Then look at all this space for cards or coins. Isn't that great? And you can also just drop this in if you don't want it hanging out. You've got a little zip pouch for coins. And then another back pouch here, and that's where I keep my insurance information and cash. Look how much room you have. That is crazy. And it's so lightweight and so tiny. It fits into all of my bags. So I am really, really pleased with this purchase. And it's all leather lined in the vintage way. It does not have any creed in it, but it's called the Coach Multifunction Wallet. So if you look up the vintage multifunction wallet, these will pop up. And they have a huge price range. I mean, you can find them. I saw some that were around $100, which is too much for me, but they do pop up. So another search term to look for it under would be vintage Coach wallet with keychain. And that's how I found this one. It wasn't listed as a multifunction. So it's just beautiful. So I figured that would be the perfect wallet for this. And then the interior is just perfect. No dirt, no stains, no nothing. It's got a little key holder right here, or a little attachment, so you could clip a card case to it or anything, which I thought was nice because they don't really do that anymore. And then here's the creed, and I really wanted this one because pay attention to the vintage creeds. This one is natural full grain leather. So even though this is a lined bag, it's still that wonderful vintage Coach leather. And there is the number. So it was made in 2002, and then 9861 is the number. So just a really great vintage bag for you. It's the perfect sweet spot of size for me. It fits under my shoulder perfectly. The drop is great, but you can adjust it somewhat on the sides. And it just really has that current look that we all want right now with the baguette bags coming back into fashion. And you can get this at a remarkable price. So I'm happy to have put that on your radar if you didn't know about it before. I sure didn't, and I've been collecting Coach bags forever. So there's always something new out there to learn. But I absolutely love it. I think I'm going to get a ton of use out of it. And it also compares in size to the Coach penny. They're really similar in size and shape. This one's about an inch longer, the vintage one. But as far as height goes and size, they are very, very similar. So they hold almost the same amount. So if you like the size of the penny, you will love this bag. I hope you liked this video. And if you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe.